Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Now a run on first down. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's a handoff, and his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
Come on, guys, dig deep. Take it out. Don't let him rest. Show him what you got. Come on, let's play like a team. Come on, chingones.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Daniels now going to look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's second and 9. Now Daniels. That's to the right side and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. The motion man here is McLaurin. On second down, it's Daniels. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw.
Two straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space, allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, The defense is all over him.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Throwing now, Daniel. He runs with it. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. The motion man here is McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From a little further back, here's second and goal. To throw is Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A 6-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Third and goal. It's Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
They'll throw out of the gun. This pass right side caught by Lamb. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McClure. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throwing again, Daniels. He's going to try it here again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Man in motion, heading left. He's across midfield. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now, faking the give. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one taken in by London. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The motion man here is McClure. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Slot man in motion left. Now a give up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third. They face second down and 7. Slot receiver headed right. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike. File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up 3rd and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll come up now for second down. They'll run here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now, a big 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, and it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
It is 2nd and a yard. They'll stick to the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has